Hi guys, it's
Hello.
Joe and Matt with VMP's Tuning Tuesday Season 3, Episode 26, I think.
It might be.
We're here to talk about late model Ford tuning and
So we're exactly halfway
questions
point.
you might have.
26 is the halfway point.
Yeah, 26 is halfway of 52.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we in a 52-week year?
I don't know.
Or is this leap year?
It's 2020. Who the hell knows anymore?
Or I guess that doesn't add a week, but
I'm pretty sure it was a leap year.
All I know is, like I said, it's 2020. Who the hell knows?
yeah.
It was a leap year too.
It was a
That's
leap year.
what the issue is then.
That's the issue. That's why 2020 is
whole
on
thing.
fire right now.
That and Groundhog Day and stuff like that.
So July. So we skipped over the Murder Hornets. What are we on? July is. I saw some jokes the other day about what July was about. They're playing like on Facebook. They have. I see these different memes about how you're playing Apocalypse Bingo.
Oh,
On
God.
who, like on what's happening, like they're calling like what crazy event is going to happen on what month.
Mm-hmm.
So, I saw China has confirmed cases of the plague now.
What's your over/under on asteroids?
Asteroids, that's for December. They're going to wait. They're going to save the best for last.
We got D-Man Dimitri saying, what's up, guys?
What's up? Hola.
So you tuned a Camaro yesterday.
I did tune a Camaro yesterday. Heads cam, just heads cam.
We had to start up on Chuck's car today.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
It happened.
Did you get the cold start videos?
Yeah, cold start video.
Can I tell you guys like a quick funny story about Chuck's car? that
Uh-oh.
I don't know if we're actually going with, but I love the idea. And Chuck
Fire
said
away,
it's
homie.
Okay. So, you know, Chuck's car got well, I don't know if we're telling people this yet, so I'm gonna shut up about that.
Divert.
Anyway.
It got parts.
So Chuck's car got a new name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, and we, like, the reason so the whole point of the car is to chase the predator engine,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
to catch a predator.
Oh, I
So,
like it.
I like it.
We're calling it Hanson.
All right, I'm with it.
I like it.
I'm with it. We have Gabriel Santos. Hi, in the Loki kit, do I have to put some sealant on the gasket? Or just I have to make sure it's clean and dust-free?
Which
So I think he's talking about the lid gasket between the, what we'll call the blower and the intercooler lid.
That's O-ringed, right?
It's not O-ringed,
I don't
it's got
remember.
a paper gasket.
Just make sure it's clean then.
Yeah, I would just make sure it's clean. and
If you
it
put
on.
sealant on it, you will never get it off without a hammer and a chisel. And
If you're going to put anything on it, I'd say put an anaerobic on it.
Yeah.
Bad Boss Racing. Hey, my friend, just did a 454 stroke to a 468 in 87 Chevy truck with cams.
One cam.
Yeah, cam and ported heads, but he said cams, just
I
to
know,
clarify.
but that's because we're stuck with these coyotes all
Yeah,
day.
the cams. Says it makes 900 on all motor, but it's hard to believe.
You will beat it.
You think I can take him in the Boss?
Yes.
I don't think a
What's wrong with the
468
Boss?
cubic inch engine would make 900 horsepower all
No,
motor.
well, okay, it will. But so here's the problem with pushrod stuff. You're talking 468 to make 900 motors, so you're talking 2 horsepower per cubic inch naturally aspirated. So that's certainly achievable. It's going to be completely undrivable. It's going to be so obnoxiously race-oriented, it's not even going to be drivable. So there's that.
So it's probably a 700 to 800 horsepower big block, if it's that high.
Yeah, I mean, I just did that big block with in the Corvette, and that
Wasn't
one.
that like a 632, or am I thinking of a different?
No,
one?
that was a different one, but that was an aluminum big block. It was I think it was a 454-ish aluminum block and all the things, and it had the heads and camshaft and ITBs. It had all the things, and I mean, it still only made, I think the thing engine dynoed at 650, 680. So 2 horsepower per cubic inch is incredibly. That's a feat to do naturally aspirated. So your friend is lying, and I don't know what's done to your Boss, but if it has any kind of boost on it, run him for pinks and then sell the truck. And then
Janssen 50. Joe, what's new with the F-150? Do you think you could gap Chucky?
Chucky, does it even start?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's right, they fixed that.
Yeah, it starts, it runs.
Chucky is so
all that
neglected.
stuff. It is.
I should take on Chucky, but I need
sits
another
over there in the
project. Like
corner.
I need another hole in my head.
Yeah. My truck's good. It still has a stock engine. I still have to put a built motor in it. I did. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I had one of those gauge pods for the driver's side AC vent made, and I put that in about a week ago. My wife drove it to work today because I drove her Mustang today, so I could fix a flat tire she has in it.
I didn't even see the Mustang out there.
And, yeah, it was
Sad.
just chilling.
I didn't see it.
And yeah, that's kind of what's up with my truck. I just need to get the built motor in it, throw it on E85 and turn it up. But the borrow swap project is kind of diverted.
Yeah, but that's cooler.
Yeah.
The truck already runs.
Yeah, that's the thing.
don't trust me on this one. You don't want two not running vehicles.
Yeah,
I
I'm
did
trying not to do that. And then we got D-Man Dimitri again. If I were to build a short block, same compression, what would we need to retune, Joe?
Nothing.
I'd reuse heads, possibly port them depending on price of that. So if you're running a blower setup, I wouldn't bother porting the heads unless you're going super max effort.
Yeah.
Same compression, there really wouldn't be any tune update needed for that. We just take a peek at logs and see, make sure everything's jiving and happy after everything's been out and back in again. Stu Boyce, can you guys tune my car in Celsius? Wanting to get IAT down the metric way. I see what you did
So
there.
he needs that Celsius tune.
Yeah, he needs.
So the
he needs
IATs.
his Fahrenheit.
He doesn't want the IATs to
Celsius.
show 120 anymore. He wants them to show 50.
Yeah. We'll do dry ice injection. It's the future of
Who the
automotive.
hell was it that I? Oh, Kelly Aiken.
You did what?
Back when he had his red 03 Cobra with the VMP blower on it, he was screwing around with using dry ice in a rear-mounted tank, and it never worked well. But it was really funny watching him try and pull it off.
Dry ice would be tricky because it's so cold.
Well, yeah, well, it instantly boils off, so it's like
Yeah.
everywhere you drive, there's a cloud following you.
Cody Woodward. Last week I asked about the sound of the 2650 versus the KB22. I have the 22 with nitrous and want more horsepower, but do not want to spray more than the 200 horsepower that I am. Do they compare in sound?
No.
I'd say the 22 screams louder than a
Yeah, the
2650
22
does.
just absolutely screams. But what you're hearing is the sound of the temperature being heated, and it's screaming for help.
Well, if you want sound, you can buy a motorcycle or you can stick a baseball card in the tire of your bicycle. One of them will get you places a lot faster.
Yeah, the
with a similar
2650 is going to absolutely murder that thing as far as power, but yeah, it's not that loud. It's not, I mean, it whines, it's just not as loud.
sound. Yeah,
The
not as loud as a 22.
The 22 is just a whole nother animal. That thing is crazy.
Jonathan Rodriguez. Good afternoon. I already have the Gen 3R JLT Super Big Air twin 69 throttle, full exhaust, but is 2.5 inch. If I upgrade to 3 inch, can I expect more horsepower? Did I will lose torque? Thanks.
I don't have any data on 2.5 versus 3 on a boosted car, but it certainly wouldn't hurt it.
Yeah, I'd say that long tubes typically make more of a difference than 2.5 versus 3 inch would. If you were, like I at one point in my truck was, running single 2.5 inch at the around
Aw.
780, 800 crank horsepower level, it's not
Poor thing.
not ideal. It generated a lot of back pressure. If you're talking about, for argument's sake, like a stock S550, and you have long tubes, most of the long tubes you're going to find in an S550 are 3 inch collector, and they'll probably neck down to 2.5 about halfway back by the resonator.
Makes sense.
Upgrading that to 3 inch, it's probably going to be sub 10 horsepower gain on a 600 to 700 horsepower car. Maybe up closer to the 1,000, 1,100 level, maybe a bit more. But headers, I believe, are going to make more of a difference for you than a 3 inch catback will. Barebow 3. Question, guys. I have an intercooler pump on an 07 GT500 L&M built motor not circulating, and when the blower gets hot, coolant blows out the reservoir cap. Ever hear of that? Yeah. if your intercooler pump is not pumping, then it will blow
Yeah,
coolant out of the
it literally
intercooler reservoir
It'll
tank.
boil the water.
Yep, it
and-
boils the water inside the intercooler brick itself, which generates steam,
and it
which
pushes-
pressurizes the
yep.
system, and the cap, I can't remember if it's like an 11
I
psi
think so.
spring.
It's either 11 or 13.
Yep,
Either way, it builds pressure in the system and blows all the coolant out, like a
Yep.
big syringe.
yep.
So yeah, you definitely want to fix that before it starts blowing coolant out of the other cap.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. So just to clarify, the cap we're talking about is the intercooler reservoir cap. If
Yes.
you're blowing coolant out of the engine coolant reservoir cap,
Rip.
you have bigger problems right now that may be due to the intercooler pump not circulating. Project 1X. Hi guys, I'm currently running a 69mm pulley and a Roush 2.3 blower on a 2015. What equivalent pulley size would you suggest if I upgraded to the Gen 3R? So go 4 pulley sizes up and you have about the equivalent boost for boost of what a Gen 3R will
Yeah.
run. So 69, 72, 75,
So, I was
79,
gonna say 80.
82.
Okay, I was close. I was kind of eyeballing it. I was gonna say 80, 82, somewhere in that area.
Yeah, 79 to 82 should do about the same thing. Dorian Johnson, more truck content, Joe. Joe's truck needs the Odin and a built motor for mod nats, no excuses.
I don't dislike this comment.
I don't either. I don't either.
I feel like we need I feel like you need a motor in it. But so you have to finish the Barra. I'd rather see the Barra at mod nats though.
I don't know what class I'd run though.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it's technically a mod motor.
That's what I'm saying. It's they would have to let you in, otherwise they'll kick
but-
Justin Young in the nuts.
We'll get Matt from MFP to kick Justin in the nuts because Matt's an Australian and Justin wouldn't be allowing an Australian Ford engine in.
Yeah, that's
So it'd be
true.
offensive to Matt.
So we'll get Matt Coates to lobby on behalf of your bar.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it'll be perfect. And Austin Brooks said blockhead for the pod, Joe. Thanks, Austin. So the driver's side AC vent pod that I got was ordered on behalf of Austin Brooks, but the guy that makes them is called Blockhead. William Hunt.
How's Joe's GTO
doing?
It's doing just dandy.
Yeah, it's doing just dandy.
It's doing GTO things.
I had the headlights re-cleared.
Oh,
and
did
the
you?
fog lights
I didn't know
re-cleared. Yeah, I had them all sanded down and
Yeah, I
cleared.
looked
They
at those.
look
I'm like,
good
you
now.
better fix these headlights, Joe.
Yeah, they look brand new now, and I put the front bumper back on because I cleaned all behind that and cleaned up the brackets and all that stuff because it had like little surface rough, so I painted all that stuff.
Dang.
Yeah.
Fully restored.
Yeah, not quite. I have a few more things I got to do to it, but hopefully make some progress on it sometime this week. And then Joe, love the work you guys do. Me too. It's me, huh?
I get it.
I know, right? Genoa Davis, I think that's how you sell it or say that. Have a
Gino?
maybe
Gino?
have a 2020 GT 10-speed with Roush supercharged stock Roush tune. What should my next 3 mods be?
Cooling mods
Odin, long tubes, fuel system,
and a tune.
E85.
Yeah,
but in all seriousness,
Don't do a pulley. If you're talking about bolt-ons, don't do a pulley.
yeah.
It's already got too much. I would.
At least if you're talking about
the
pump
next,
gas.
yeah, I would do a booster pump.
Yep, fuel pump booster.
I would do a booster pump. I would do a tune,
Mm-hmm.
and as much cooling mods as physically possible.
The problem is the issue is the intercooler. So during a pull, the only
Yeah, oh
thing
yeah.
that's going to get it colder during a pull is a dry shot.
Well,
Or water
what I'm
mat.
saying, you can somewhat help if you do it. At least do something to try and like do the heat exchanger or something to at least try and get.
That'll help recovery times between
Right.
pulls. So that'll be nice. But yeah, so
Do that, or just buy an Odin.
tune. What was the other one we said?
A boost pump.
Boost pump. There
Because
we go. 'Cause
they are literally out of fuel pump right from the fact. Like
Yep.
they leave Roush and they're in the driveway leaving Roush. They are out of fuel pump.
And what he means by that is not that they have 0 psi fuel pressure at watt,
It's that it's dropping.
but that fuel pressure at watt is not achieving target. So like
Correct.
at
Because
watt on
as soon
those,
as it goes into cat over temp, it's out of fuel pump.
yep, your fuel pressure is going to go down to about 40, 50 psi, and then your DI-PI blend is going to, I guess not skyrocket, it's going to go the other way. You're going to be running less direct injection, more port injection, which means it's not going to tolerate timing, and it's going to make your horsepower curve do this. Sorry, I should have been pointed at you guys. This. You want it to go like this, but it's going to go like this.
I'm looking at Kenny Rogers over here with the deck of cards.
Oh, man.
Fanning them out and putting them all back. Look at him.
He's
Yeah.
fancy like that.
The gambler. Got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. My God.
You got this one, Matt.
Where are we at?
Gabriel
Oh,
Santos.
there we are. Gabriel sent. Sorry, he distracted me.
You're easy to distract.
Oh, pretty. Gabriel Santos, what is the type of pulley removal you guys use to remove harmonic balancers on an 18 Mustang GT? I've tried different ones and the balancer out a few inches, but it doesn't seem to come out all the way. There is a specific one. I don't remember who makes it.
I want to say it's OTC.
What I did is I haven't been out to see what Jesse's using, but I ran into that problem with Zach's car, and I modified an existing tool, and I
I want to say you modified the OTC we had here.
yeah, we had an OTC for 15 to 17, and I took it to the grinder and made clearance so it would fit inside the pulley.
Because the issue is the fingers on it are too fat
To fit through the holes.
Yep.
So I made some clearance modifications with a grinder, and
Very
it
scientific.
fit that way. So off the top of my head, I can tell you that there is a specific one, but I used the 15 to 17 one and modified it. That's what I did.
So I'm going to look up the part number for the tool for you here in a second,
Because
but
that would be the right way to do it.
Barebow 13, nice, yes on the intercooler reservoir, lol, perfect. Justin sent me a pump and I was being told that the system shouldn't pressurize and it was a hole in the intercooler. I figured that wasn't the case. Thanks for the verify.
If it is circulating and
Yeah.
it's still pressurizing, you might have a hole somewhere.
Yeah.
But if it's not circulating, then you got something going on.
And in my experience, it's not typically a hole in the intercooler. It's like Cobras do this more often than GT500s or 5 liters would, but the water transfer tube O-rings, when they get dry and brittle and deformed,
Cobras will definitely do that.
occasionally if you're running higher boost levels like 23 pounds, you can actually push air past those O-rings into the intercooler system and cause the cap to burp. But to your initial question, I believe you said there was no circulation in the intercooler reservoir. So starting there, verify that your pump's working, burp it. If when you go watt, all of a sudden it loses its burp, then you're possibly pushing air into the cooling system for the intercooler, and in which case the hole in the intercooler or the water transfer tube O-ring issue would be possible. But if you're able to achieve a burp, and once you achieve a burp and you got fluid flow in the reservoir, it doesn't do it anymore, then chances are you don't have a hole in the intercooler or an issue with a water transfer tube O-ring. So if you can ask his question, Topper Harley, I will look up the part number for the other one. 1 second.
Hey.
Yep, hold please.
I briefly read ahead. He was asking about a 1314 GT500 intercooler pump, if there was an upgrade. I believe it said, is there an upgrade available for it? Or the aftermarket pump's snake oil. The 13 to 14 intercooler pump is an upgrade over the older ones, and it flows quite well. There are intercooler pump upgrades. The only one that I really think is an upgrade over that would be the EMP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like I think Davies Craig makes a pump that, although, does Davies Craig make the EMP?
They do.
Okay. I'm having brain farts over here.
Then there's the one that I put in mine, but that's not really a known thing. But
oh, yeah.
that would definitely move some water. But anyway, the EMP is I think the only reasonable upgrade over the 13 to 14, and it certainly is an investment. It's not cheap, but it moves a lot of damn water. So either keep what you got or upgrade to the EMP. And you have to get like the reprogrammed EMP, where the hell that is. Look at you.
All right, so what is his name?
There it is right there.
Yeah,
203-009.
303.
Oh, 303.
Dash
Sorry.
009. I'm the one that needs glasses and isn't wearing them.
That's
and
'cause
you
there's
have
the
glasses.
glare. Well, man, you got the dimmest screen in the United States.
My bad, dog.
Speaking as a guy with glasses, that's part of the problem. That's why we wear glasses, because even half the time I got them on, I'm like, what?
No, it was because there's a direct glare from this angle.
The sun was in his eyes.
There's no sun is not in my eyes. I didn't say
Bright
that.
lights, bro. Bright lights, I get it.
So the part number for the tool you're looking for is 303009 for, what's his name? He's up here. No, Gabriel Santos.
Yes,
If you're looking for a tool specifically to pull the balancer off of 2018, 2019,
that's what it says.
Ford Rotunda makes a tool for it. It's a 303-009.
And it's also like $170. So good luck to you.
Yep, that is true.
Have you tried a
Look,
torch?
it's so fancy.
I don't even understand how that works. Looking at it, I feel like there's
Yeah,
more
I feel
parts
like that's
to
a very rudimentary picture of it,
Yeah.
but that's your Huckleberry. And now we continue.
Yes.
We did Topper Harley. Zeke Zamora. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Does VMP ever sell or have used blowers? On occasion, we do have or sell used blowers. If you're interested in either current inventory on used blowers or maybe getting us to reach out to you when we do have a used blower, reach out to sales@vmpperformance.com. Janssen50.
What horsepower would Chucky see if you installed comp stage 3 cams?
More.
More. I don't remember what Chucky made naturally aspirated, but generally speaking, with the mods that we have, I would expect Chucky to pick up another 20 or 30 to the tire
Mm-hmm.
with some really decent bigger camshafts. So, I don't remember what it made. It was somewhere in the 400s on motor. So
Yeah.
I figured add another 20 to 30 to the tire, and that's what it would make.
Yeah.
And on nitrous, it would be the same, of course.
Add the horsepower. Travis Dean, the closed captioning is pretty spot on in high speed like Joe himself. My man over there. I'm impressed. I didn't know it does live closed captioning for
Facebook.
the streams.
Yeah, Facebook now does where it auto-generates closed captioning for you.
Sometimes it's a little wonky, though.
So we're speaking decent English then.
I
Yeah.
don't hate it because sometimes I want to like sometimes I'm at the house and I want to watch a video and I want to know what they're saying, but I don't want to like listen to the video, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy the closed captions.
Yeah, but sometimes, like, and I don't know whether it's just us or if it's everybody, but sometimes, like, I got my phone set up here sometimes, and I'll be watching on Facebook, and you guys will say, like, Mantic Clutch, and it'll just read, like, Quesadilla or something.
I like it.
Not what, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Quesadillas. I like where its head's at.
Oh, I didn't get lunch. I was at the bank.
I was thinking about barbecue. Travis was here. I thought about barbecue.
Oh, dude, I
You
could
have
go
to
for one of
think
them
about
damn
barbecue.
quesadillas over there too. Except for you got to sit outside and sweat.
That's fine.
No, I'm gonna go sit in my truck and eat it
Get that
in the
fresh
AC.
air.
Yeah, but me and Joe got them tea.
The what?
We got our brisk teas.
Yeah.
That's what I drink when I'm there.
Oh, it's a good time.
I get
Stephen
the bacon,
Daly.
the bacon quesadilla, and then you
That's
get a
the
big
way
thing
to
of
go.
ranch and you dip it in ranch.
No, the way to go is the buffalo chicken bacon quesadilla.
No. Mm-mm.
Plus, plus, plus.
That has too much flavor from. No, I'm just kidding.
Stephen Daly, will the triple pass heat exchanger fit in a performance pack car with the oversized radiator? Yes, it will.
Yep.
Fits just fine.
It does, sir.
It does indeed.
Matter of fact, buy two. It fits that good. I'm just kidding. Don't buy two.
Oh, bother. Yeah, it fits on performance pack cars just fine.
I like to keep my fans guessing. I like to, but I like to keep them guessing on whether I'm being serious or joking. They never know.
Bum, bum, bum. Keeps them on their toes. And we're
We gotta get Brian's question.
at 2 o'clock, so Brian's question. The
Brian
2
gave-
o'clock
man,
Brian
he gave us
question
such
time.
that good one last week. Sent us down a tangent on a rabbit hole and everything yesterday or last week. Now he doesn't have anything.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna top it this week, guys.
He's like, I know everything. I have nothing left to ask.
Yeah, I've learned everything from my master. So does this mean I have to kill you guys now?
No.
If it was Star Wars, yeah. Which you finally watched Star Wars now. I'm so proud
No,
of you.
but the turtles never killed Splinter, or you know.
It's true. But Splinter died before they could.
Oh, so do you feel that they would have, like, you feel like there would have been mutiny against Splinter eventually? Like, they were like, we don't need your old ass, and that was it?
Maybe that's the end of the Turtles, bro. Is like they all have to battle it out for Mantle with Splinter.
Splinter, let's face it, Splinter would wreck
Or
all
we
three
could
of
go
them.
down the really dark hole of you either or you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain.
See yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not wrong, dude.
Boom, boom,
So
boom.
true. So true. You're gonna die an old man, or you're gonna live forever.
The Dark Knight spitting them facts.
I got no question for you guys. I'm sorry.
What?
I
What?
dropped the ball.
All right,
Come back, I'll
so
bite your legs off.
someone else has to ask the question of the week. One of you guys watching?
Yeah, we have
What's
to.
the
We need
question
the
of the
crush.
week?
We need the question of the week.
The
Something
one.
you guys have always wanted to know.
Brian will handpick it.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty good.
We got
Well,
one.
Brian's got a keeper.
Whose is it?
I'm gonna have to save that one for later.
Send it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, boy, we're about to start a fight up in this one.
I'm gonna throw another one into the punch. So for those that saw the question or didn't see it, rather,
Topper Harley says, let's have a real debate. What is the best chicken sandwich? Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, or KFC?
I'm throwing another fighter in the ring.
Oh, Jesus.
what you got?
Publix chicken tender sub.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know, man. That's hard.
We need a vote in the chat. Vote in the chat.
Here's. I want you guys to weigh in. You guys started the show, and then I'll weigh in. You guys go.
I have not, I don't know if I should hide. I've not actually had a Popeyes chicken sandwich.
I haven't either. I haven't had the KFC chicken sandwich or the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Haven't had. There was KFC in there?
Yeah, KFC's at the end.
I have not had a KFC either because every time I go to KFC, I have to get that bowl because it's deliciousness.
The bowls where.
The mashed potatoes and gravy and the corn.
I get the chicken tendies.
Yeah.
I get the chicken tendies.
Tendies where it's at, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, if I go to Chick-fil-A, I'm getting a number one, add American cheese,
All day.
and with a large sweet tea, and that's what's up.
And maybe a splash.
And if I really want to die, I'll put some mayonnaise on it on the chicken sandwich bowl.
All about it. So how do you feel about Chick-fil-A? Where are we at?
I rank it pretty highly,
But I will say that
but not higher than a Publix chicken tender sub.
No,
When I want a chicken sandwich, I'll go to Chick-fil-A and I'll usually go breakfast. And when I go breakfast, I do it number one, add pepper jack, add egg,
Ooh, for breakfast.
add bacon.
Oh, man, I'm over here trying to eat Cheerios for breakfast, and you're. Oh.
Yep.
Joe, I'm with it, sir.
Yeah, and that Austin is the one that showed me the way of the force and that you can have them add stuff to your
See,
sandwich.
I always get yelled at because my friends are like all about Chick-fil-A. Like they're like they worship the ground that Chick-fil-A is located on. They build shrines for Chick-fil-A. They'll eat it every day of
It
their
is
life.
the Lord's chicken.
And it's like, and then I'm over here and I get chastised because I'm like, it's all right. It's just
I love it.
I mean,
It's
it doesn't
their
taste
customer
bad.
service.
It's
It's
just
good and
not-
it's consistent.
And their customer
It's-
service. You've never gone to Chick-fil-A and had an unpleasant experience ever.
You know what they also have there? They have an amazing Asian Cobb salad.
I can say if I've ever had a bad experience
grilled
at
chicken.
Chick-fil-A, the only reason it has stayed a bad experience is due to my own laziness.
Correct.
I'll give you an example.
Oh,
I went to Chick-fil-A one morning after dropping Ashley off at work on a Saturday, and I was like, can I get the breakfast chicken sandwich? And I want the breakfast chicken sandwich, and I want to add bacon, pepper jack to the sandwich. I didn't add the egg that morning. And I get I get my sandwich. I drive 5-10 minutes down the road. I pull over into a parking lot. I think it was at Chase or something. I was going to the bank, but I was like, all right, I'll eat my chicken sandwich here. And I open up my bag. I open up my sandwich wrapper. I'm like, oh, this is feeling a little light. There was only pepper jack cheese and bacon in the sandwich.
There's no chicken.
There was no chicken.
Oh, man.
I'm like, baby, what is you doing? I told you I wanted a chicken sandwich and add bacon and add cheese. I didn't say take the chicken out of it.
I had
So-
well, what's funny is I had the exact same thing happen at a Wendy's a long time ago. I used to go get bacon cheeseburgers, and I said I wanted a bacon cheeseburger, junior bacon cheeseburger. I said I wanted a junior bacon cheeseburger, and I said only ketchup because it comes with lettuce and tomato and all this stuff. And I said junior bacon cheeseburger, only ketchup. I left. I got home. I opened the thing up. It's a bun with ketchup on it. Like, I said only ketchup. They gave me only ketchup.
How do they think that's what you actually want?
I don't know, dude.
Like, that's so, okay, so hold on. Let's,
Didn't
Like,
that happen
hear
to
me out,
Rebecca too?
Paul.
Rebecca was just at Culver's and they gave her like just lettuce or something like that. It was she ordered something and they gave her like just lettuce or something. It was ridiculous.
here's your lettuce with our root beer.
Yeah.
I don't know who in their right mind put a sandwich together that just had cheese and bacon in it. Like it was like a biscuit, a single slice of cheese, 2 small pieces of bacon, and it's like, dude, you saw me in the line. I don't look like the type of person that eats a single piece of sliced cheese and 2 pieces of bacon.
Right.
Guys.
Did you have the beard at the time?
Yeah, I had the
Okay,
beer.
yeah, all right.
Oh my goodness, I just polished off this bottle of Promised Land. You thought I
Yeah.
was just coming for
You thought I was on a diet, baby?
So the only thing I'll say with the chicken sandwich.
God, we need our own podcast. But anyway, go
I
on.
know, right? The only thing I'll say with the chicken sandwich thing is, Joe, if we're in Florida or a public state,
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the only reason that I'll give it to Chick-fil-A over Publix
It's because they're
is
everywhere.
'cause they're everywhere.
Yeah,
I will get a chicken
they are.
sandwich.
I'll give you that.
But if I can go get a tendy sub,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a tendy sub. Yeah, that's really it.
So only because I don't have experience in Popeyes, I'm going to have to rank it Public Sub, then Chick-fil-A, then that's a tie between Popeyes and KFC because I haven't had them. That's to be determined.
I do like.
And if you're not first, you're last, so it doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna lie, KFC's Chicken Little, it's pretty on point. Cause they got the 3 different ones. They got the 3 different sauces. You get a hot, you get the honey, and you get just straight
KFC?
barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just get the bowls, dude.
I'm not gonna, dude, you gotta get a bowl and Chicken Little. Go 3 times, get all 3.
Bro, I'm trying to
Yeah.
not have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Ah,
But with that,
with that.
Yeah.
do we got any more people in there? We got.
Hold on, we gotta wait the connection went out for a second.
I'll fight somebody.
It's
We,
coming back, hold on.
okay.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go back to the debate, boys.
Okay.
Oh,
Hold on. Alright, we're back. Alright. Frederick Massey said,
Oh, that's my man.
okay, Publix chicken is the shiznit, but the best sandwich is Popeyes so far.
Okay.
I gotta try it then.
All right, then.
I have to go for it.
I feel like he's a man of authority on it. I feel like he would know.
Oh, God. So there's lots of questions, guys. You really want to go through all of them? Or?
I mean, what time is it? We got 2:10.
We could power through him.
We'll give them 10 minutes.
Alright.
We'll try and make them quick.
Thomas Coffin, anything
Fire
new
away.
for the 0304 Cobra? Not at this time, but we have stuff in the pipeline.
Yeah, reach out to the Burnout box on Thursdays if you want to hear anything new about 0304 Cobras, other than the fact that, yes, we still tune them and we tune a lot via email. Project
Bless you.
1X. Oh,
Again,
man, he's
you only-
dying over
You
there.
only get one.
On a Coyote Gen 2 motor, what is needed to achieve some cam chop, comp cam, stage 3 cams, fixed plates?
Yes.
So technically you can do it with tune only, but
We don't do that.
that's cheating.
It is cheating.
It's cheating.
It's creating overlap
Yeah.
with stock camshafts.
Can I do it? Have I done it? Yes. Do we do it for customers? We don't really do that for customers right now. Comp cam, stage 3, fixed plates.
Poor guy.
If you want it to chop and you don't want it to be done through the tune, fixed plates is the only way to do it. And then you just got to fight the car to get it to run properly after that.
Frederick Massey. Dude, you're a mess. I swear to God, I love you. Hey, Matt, I sat on my tuner yesterday and broke the HDMI port. I overnighted it, the SCT repair. I'll have to resume whenever it...
That's so
Jesus,
sad.
I can't- It's like every time it's like we manage to get one revision in his car every 4 months because something keeps happening to this poor man.
He has the worst luck.
He does.
David Neal, you guys took care of my old 14 GT500 last week with a broken idler pulley bracket. Snap the bracket in half. Is this a known issue with a Metco? Not that I'm aware of, no.
No. Matter of fact, that's the only time I'd ever seen that.
Yeah. Dan Adams Zick,
Chick-fil-A's
Chick-fil-A's Bay. She's a consistent, reliable girl, I will say that. And that's what every man needs in his life.
Hold on, kids, we got more for the debate. Here we go.
My homemade Popeyes ripoff sandwich is the best. Interesting plot twist.
Nah, we're going retail only, homie.
Yeah,
Retail only.
We can buy at any time except
Yeah.
for Sundays.
Well, but
Yeah.
John Smith will sell you some sandwiches.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
But
at retail price.
Am I pulling up at his window at
Yeah.
9 a.m. on a fucking
Yo, homie,
Saturday?
you got them sandwiches.
Where's that sandwich at? I want that hot and ready.
Just
5
drive,
minutes,
just
go.
drive through his yard and knock on his living room window. Hey,
Brian can't breathe over here.
y'all open?
Gabriel Santos, Popeyes. We got, is that 3 for Popeyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Popeyes is killing it right now.
Damn.
I don't know. Last I heard, they weren't making that sandwich anymore.
Is that true?
I mean, that seems kind of
They couldn't something.
poor planning on their
They
part.
couldn't get couldn't get buns for it or something like that.
I don't
or
know,
something?
man. I
Felt
feel
like they couldn't
that's
get chicken because they got the chicken part of it down. So
I feel like if you're selling so many of them, you being a probably multi-billion-dollar business
well,
should
it's
be able to
kind
figure
of
that
like
out.
I feel like it's in the same category as McDonald's does the McRib. It has such a cult-like following that they don't want to overplay it, so they keep it limited so the demand stays high.
Yeah.
If you could buy a McRib year round, no one would want it. No one would give a shit.
That's why no one cares about the why you can't buy breakfast anymore. You can get it all day.
You can't. Well, see, they quit at least for now because I rolled up because that was my jam, dude. The sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin.
Hold on.
Bro.
That's the next one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We got it.
So I used to get up there because it was like 2 for $3, and I used to get up there, and then I went the other day and I tried to order something at like 8 o'clock at night, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't do breakfast in the morning." I'm like,
What's going on, baby?
so Taco
okay.
Taco Bell discontinued the Cool Ranch Dorito taco.
Yeah.
And McDonald's got rid of the breakfast for dinner, so now I don't really have a purpose in life.
It's all over. Woe is me. Scott Kowalik. Sorry, buddy. No, when are we
Kowalski?
That's what we'll go with. When are we getting the new video for the Gen 3 R11 to 14 Mustang GT install? When's that dropping, B-roll?
Yeah. What's up? How you gonna pose a question and then you gotta answer it?
We are diligently working away on it, and we're just waiting for like one more piece of the puzzle to come together, and then it'll be out. So probably
Okay.
within a week.
Brian, I'm just gonna
Incoming.
need you to do more.
We'll call it a week or two.
I know.
You'll have a video.
I'm a slacker, bro.
I'm just gonna need you to do more.
Johnson 50. How many miles is too much to buy a used blower? So you're asking how many miles on the blower is too much to buy it, or how many miles on your car to put a used blower
I think
on
he's
it?
asking how many miles to buy on a used, like how many miles is too many miles on a blower?
If you're talking about one of our blowers or a Roush
Like,
blower,
there's no such thing.
yeah, I'd say if it's got 75,000 miles on it, probably at least verify the condition of the rotors. I mean, you should do that either way, because if someone has an engine that lets go
Yeah.
and it sends stuff through the blower, you want to verify that the rotors look good.
Maybe drain and check the oil
I would just drain the oil and refill it with fresh stuff. We sell
from
it.
us. Do
Yeah,
not
don't-
put anything. Don't
That's
get
a
fancy.
very dark path.
Just put the oil that we sell in it. We won't have this issue.
So just a heads up, the oil that we sell is like $500 for 5 gallons.
Yep.
So we're not selling you any snake oil. It's stuff that's so expensive to buy. I think you can only buy it in 5-gallon containers.
Yep.
So either you buy it direct from the manufacturer in 5-gallon container, and you use, I think it's 6 to 8 ounces of that every 100,000 miles,
just
or
buy
you
the
it
six,
from us.
Yeah, or just buy the oil from us, and you will not have a problem.
Yep. David Neal, Chick-fil-A sandwich size chicken with bacon, egg, and pepper jack. That's
Todd
the way to go.
Warren, if remote tuning a Cobra, what do I need on my end to get the job done? Stock computer, I'm going to need an X4, you're going to need a wideband, and you're going to need a Firewire cable.
We actually make a kit for that. I'll send the part number to Brian, and he can post it.
Yes. And then you would have to, well, Todd Warren, you're kind of special circumstance. I'm going to say you got to order a tune, but you're kind of a special circumstance, so just get with me or somebody and we'll take care of it.
All right, Brian, you got to post this as a response to Todd. I threw it in there.
So besides an X4, you need that.
Yep. Travestine Pub Sub just drops the entire lighting rig on the fighters in the cage. Especially if you do it like I do it, which I understand it's an opinion and it's not a fact.
I want to see if you do it like Jeremy. Jeremy's got this weird way of doing it too.
Buffalo, mild buffalo, which is basically just Texas Pete sauce. You ask them for buffalo chicken tender sub, tomato, diced tomato, garlic pickle, cheddar cheese, and a little bit of ranch, a little bit of black pepper, toasted.
Yeah, so Jeremy he'll do the chicken tender sub and he does oil and vinegar on it.
I could probably get behind that, but
Well, you gotta have oil and vinegar on your pub sub, because when you get
It's
it
lubricant.
home, then it's nice and moist, and it's like
It's
but
lubricant.
It's not soggy. It's not
Yeah.
falling apart. It's just
Yeah, he does.
If
he
I
does
do
like a
a-
bunch of lettuce and a bunch of onions, bunch of tomato, and then he does like oil and vinegar. So it's like a salad on top of a chicken tender.
if I stray from the Lord's path, I do a
Jesus Christ.
I'll do a Publix Ultimate sub, and that's the one I'll put
Yes.
oil and vinegar on.
See, I love that one. I love their ultimate.
But that's only if I'm not in a chicken tender sub type of mood. Because like the Ultimate's like if you want to go out and do stuff after sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the chicken tender's like if you want to write off the rest of the day in a food coma, you get yourself a chicken tender.
Well, the ultimate is like, what kind of meat do you want on your sub? Yes.
Yes.
that,
Can we have one of every animal?
that's yes.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate sub. It's just all the cheeses and all the meats.
It's like a meat lovers.
Yep.
And with that, we out here.
we out.
If you have a new product related question, a request for us to make a new product, or just a question about the business or things we do in general, I'd hit up the Burnout box on Thursday. If you have questions about Rebecca's race cars or any of the other stuff that I don't have a whole lot of involvement in, I'd hit up the Burnout box on Thursdays, run same time, 1:30 to 2:30. And if you want more content like this, like, share, and subscribe. If
Do the thing.
you have questions next week, hit us up. If you have questions that can't wait till next week, hit up sales. They can point you our direction if needed, or they can answer your question there. And with that, we out here.
We out like a thief in the night.